This is In the Weeds, and I'm here with Jada.
Hey!
We've been best friends for years, since we were kids.
Long.
Her family is a rather big family where we're from, so she's been in food and beverage basically entire life, right?
Yeah, very long time. I mean, born and raised in food and bev, so just turned 30, which is wild.
I know.
Long time.
When did that happen?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Jada, what does food and beverage mean to you?
That's a loaded question for sure. I think food and beverage for everybody is so different. Everyone enters it at different seasons of their life. Like I think if you're fortunate enough to be in the industry, it's, I don't know, it's complex. But I think personally to me, obviously it's my family's livelihood, so it's like I hold a lot of pride with that, and a lot of intention when I talk about food and beverage. But I think
a lot of people lack that. Like a lot of people,
yeah.
that's why I wanted you on, because a lot of people lack, like, they look at food and beverage like a stepping stone, which to some people it is.
Another source of income, but there is a lot of pride behind it when you actually care. And I think being raised in it, seeing, my parents and my grandparents and all of my aunts and uncles like pour every bit of themselves into it, it means a lot. I mean, it's a lot of people's livelihood and career and relationships. Like that is my family.
I know.
My immediate family, but also all of the people I've met in food and beverage are my family too. So I think there's
and you
like
met
to me
Matt?
it's my whole life. My husband, yeah. It's my whole life is food and beverage.
So what was your first experience in food and beverage? We can talk about how we played as kids together at a restaurant and used to play on the gambling machines and the cigarette machines.
100%. Oh my god.
We used to.
Match games. I didn't even think about that. Hilarious. Oh my god. Loved that game. Loved that game. When you find the whatever differences.
Yeah, and then the little gems.
I'm gonna spiral about this forever. I love that game. My first experience in food and beverage, obviously, like my first conscious experience, like I was so young. But I remember vividly. I had to be in like third through fifth grade, right? So like 8, 9, 10, whatever. I remember Jada and I got home from school because you were still carpool those days in elementary school. We were so excited, so over the moon because they had just got hardwood floors. And you better fucking believe for Christmas we got Heelys. And we were tearing that shit up. And I remember my mom and dad so mad at us. Like,
scuffing the
floors, and we were like, so crazy.
And not wearing helmets, like you're fucking reckless.
It was so crazy. That is a kid growing up in a restaurant. We were like, we don't care that there's customers. We don't care that you guys have a job to do. We need you to actually get out of our way because we are seeing what's going on with these floors.
This is my restaurant. Yeah. Sorry, not yours. Enjoy your food, but I'm here for myself. Thank you.
So that is so funny.
What was your first job? Like, do you remember your first?
Yeah, first job, hostessing.
Was it?
Yeah, I was of legal age, whatever age that is when you're allowed to hostess. I don't know, but I would obviously do things like before I started working, like just to
kind of help.
Because it was so fun.
No, yeah.
Like, let me roll your silverware in the back room. And they'd give me like, you can have some ice cream or I'll give you $5. I'm like, $5?
Hell yeah.
I'll roll every piece of silverware in this restaurant. We're like, oh my god, at the end of it. Like,
you love doing silverware?
It's so fun.
Go ahead.
Love it.
You want to polish this glass? Don't break it.
Probably did more things like that I don't remember, but I know I was a hostess and then server and then actually managed, I think, in high school before I started bartending before I was 21.
So you learned like all aspects of the restaurant.
So I did
immediately.
Yeah, but it was so fun. And then my mom, when I started managing, would give me expo, and I was obsessed. I'd rather, and I'm like pretty. And I can talk to a brick wall. Like, I love to yap, But when I could be back in the kitchen, I was like, no, this is my energy. I'm like, God, let's get it together, and it was so fun.
Like I just love being in the kitchen, listening to music, and like it's like directing and this is gonna sound ridiculous. It's like directing almost like a symphony. Like you're directing the restaurant. Like you're
but like in
a chaotic way, and it's just so beautiful. To me. It's just the best kind of chaos.
I don't know if beautiful is the word that I would use to describe my experience, but so fun because it's so much chaos, and at the end we're just like, oh my god, thank God that's
open a beer, thank God, let's go.
Yeah, like that was craziness.
God, your uncle used to throw hush puppies at the wall. Used to get mad in the middle of the shift. Fuck this, fuck that. There's hush puppies flying, and I'm just like, you want me to take over, buddy? I
think if you can expo, you can do anything else in a restaurant.
Oh, I agree, for sure.
But yeah, I think you can do a lot.
So, this is a loaded question.
Okay.
What is your biggest pet peeve with customers.
Woo! Okay. This is hard.
I know.
This is really hard.
I have so many.
I could talk for hours about this. So my experience too in food and beverage to like, while I've worked so many places, I had like a 2-day stint at one time. I've made my rounds to a lot of the restaurants. Pet peeves probably didn't really start until I started bartending.
Oh yeah.
String ordering is really irritating.
Right.
Happy hour great, dinner service great, but
Late night.
say it's like 11:30 and you're so busy and you have a whole group of people
And they're like,
and
oh,
now
can
I'm
I
taking
have?
care of you for, a lot longer than needs to be had because
Yes.
you're chasing around your friends at the bar trying to get an order. That's really irritating. Not starting a tab when you know you're going to
Oh
come
my
back.
God. Just closing out and you know you're coming back to get another drink
Yeah.
and you just close out every time. Like, I'm notorious for walking on my tab, not on purpose. I just don't think about it. But I put my credit card down as soon as I walk in. Do not come up here and get one beer and close out, and then come up 10 minutes later and get another beer and close out.
It's just like, just start the tab. It's
Just start
so
the tab.
easy.
And if you forget about it,
We'll just search your little name up. Like, it's 2026. Like, the technology is seamless. It's
We've got
very
Venmo.
simple. It's very simple. Yeah, figure it out.
Do you ever tell tables that? I tell tables that.
What?
Like, if it's like a younger table, I know this is so bad. Sometimes if it's a younger table, like I have a big group, I know, like, if I'm busy, I'm like, all right, guys, how are we doing the checks? Are we doing split checks? No, we got Venmo. I was like, why don't y'all figure it out? And we've got Venmo.
Yeah,
I was like, I don't have time for this.
because I wait tables
Sometimes.
bartending at would I have a little bit more charisma
Mhm.
with my, conversations with them? Probably. Yeah, I mean, people need to like figure it out,
How different bartending is versus serving.
Yeah, it's so different.
It's a completely different mental state that you have to be in too.
Yeah,
And people don't realize that.
But I think there's more time to talk to customers when you're serving,
Right.
which I love.
I do
I'm
too.
like, oh my God, I'm not in the weeds. I'm not. I enjoy both so much because I just am a people person. I love to talk to people. At least in the season that I work, it's not a ton of regulars.
It's a lot of
it's a lot of tourists. It's a lot of tourists.
And I love meeting new people and like learning about, like, that's something else that I lose too once you get burnt out halfway through the season. You lose your curiosity for other people's like adventures.